Honorable Speaker, sir, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I'll be very brief, sir. We are here to participate in this resolution brought by Sri Adelbert Nongrum, MLA from Shillong North, sir, relating to resolve, to review and revamp the outdated state reservation policy. Well, sir, let me drive home a point to each one of us who are assembled here in this august house, that we have a very unique policy. I consider this reservation policy as a very unique policy. Why? Sir, the three tribes of the state are already classified as scheduled tribes by the Government of India or by the state government under the States Reorganization Act. We Khasis are tribals, the Garos are considered tribals, the Jaintias are considered tribals, and there are many other sub-tribes which have been notified in due course of time by the state government who have been classified as tribals of this particular state. Why I consider it unique, sir, is that there is again a reservation among the three tribes. Either way, sir, we are already enjoying the status of a scheduled tribe, where we would be perhaps conditioned or given that kind of a status. But the governments, when we started to get the statehood, perhaps in their own wisdom, the forefathers of the state must have thought that we need to bring again a reservation among the three tribes. Perhaps, like Madam Amperin had said, she wanted to know the genesis. A little that I know about the genesis is that there was disparity between the three tribes. There was the tribe of Khasis and the Jaintias who were slightly, perhaps, more educated, more economically forward than the Garo community. And that is how to bring at par the three tribes together. This kind of policy was brought in. And that is why I call it a unique policy. Why? Because I don't see anywhere in the country that there is again a reservation within the state among the tribes. Be it what it may, sir, we are already in it. I was just trying to explain the uniqueness of this reservation policy that we have, sir. So what concerns me most right now is the unemployment. So the unemployment of the youths in the state is growing by the day. There are several instances of government offices advertising for filling up of vacancies. I could see there was an office, the Economics and Statistics Department had advertised for one post of peon. And there were thousands of our youths who had applied for this one post. Now, Mr. Speaker, sir, how do we apply the reservation policy here? If there is one post of vacancy and there are tribes, the Garos, the Khasis, and the Jaintias, if they apply for this one particular post, now how do the interview board arrive at the decision to apply the reservation policy here? This is very, very crucial. Myself, I was asking to those candidates who came to request for favors to kindly speak that I'm going for the interview. I said, sorry, my dear, I cannot do it because there's just one post. You have to fight it out on your own merit. Now, should we bring the merit as a priority, or should we have the reservation policy as a priority here? This is my very, very crucial question to this August House. If there is only one post, now do we apply the reservation policy there, or do we go by merit? Now, sir, it is difficult even for the government to find a solution as to how to apply this reservation policy in such situations. I would like to also bring home this fact. There are many central government offices. Time and again, the Central Agricultural College that is in Barapani is filling up posts with people from outside the state. Most of the people who are working in that agricultural college in Barapani are from Manipur. What are we doing, sir? Why are we not following the reservation policy for those central government officers who are in our state? Why are we allowing them to do whatever they like? Look at ICAR, the Indian Council of Agricultural Research in Barapani. If we go and see, we conduct a survey, sir, there are a lot of people coming from outside and taking the jobs. Our people are not getting jobs, sir. Is the reservation policy being applicable there? These are a lot of questions that really comes to the mind of our youths. Sir, unemployment, as I said again, is the biggest concern. And that is why, sir, we have these kind of mental unrest, I should say. The anguish, the pain among our youths for not getting jobs. Sir, very recently, the police department had called for recruitments of constables. Now, sir, thousands of our youths, the Garos, the Khasis, the Jaintias, everybody had gone for their physical test. Some managed, some failed. Sir, in the end of the day, how do we apply the reservation policy there? Now, if somebody has done so well in the physical test, then again he does well in the written test, and he does not qualify. How do we look at them, sir? And how do we answer to them, sir? Therefore, sir, these things will create frustration in the minds of our youths. And that is why the subject matter has come today to discuss and revamp or review the policy, the reservation policy. I have only one suggestion to the government. My suggestion to the government is, I think it is time that the government constitute a committee in the government to go into the details of this reservation policy, to kindly review the status of the policy, and to kindly suggest better forms or modified forms of this policy. I am not advocating to do away with it. We need the reservation policy. But how we bring the reservation policy is up to the wisdom of the government by constituting some sort of a committee who would give various suggestions, who would give some modified versions of this policy, and perhaps we will be giving a brighter future to the youths of the state. Thank you, sir.